Welcome back to the Gaming Pantry, where you might have gathered we're celebrating a very special milestone in this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and good to see you again once more. Yes, we are celebrating my 50th birthday, which happened just a few days ago. Or yesterday, or time recording, I can't quite remember. But yes. Yeah, so grand old age of 50. Some people might have thought I'd been there already. Well, there you go. And believe me, it has never looked this good. I'm not looking too bad for being 50 and looking 60. I'll give you that. And I've got a balloon in the background. You notice that there, say? Oh, it's no expense spared when you turn this age. Yes, most people will know me as somebody who doesn't. I know that look like a balloon sticking out the top of my head. That was very well placed, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not one these days to do birthdays. In fact, I think turning 40 put me off birthdays for life. Not that it was a bad birthday or anything, I just don't like the number associated with it. And everyone's got their own opinions on these things, 40, etc., 50. It's only a number, whatever, only as old as you feel, and all this business. And mentally I still think I'm probably about 18 years old, as we all do, but the physical side of it tend to tell you something a lot different going on. And I deliberately asked not to have a fuss made about it. Most of you probably won't know that I turned 50 because I kept it very quiet. Just a personal preference, So yeah, just one of those things. But I had a very lovely day on Friday, which was when it was gone. Mrs. Bear did exactly what I thought she would do, was keep it fairly low key. Went to my dad's for a spot of tea, which was nice. Got messages from various family members as well, which was nice to see. So that's how I want it to be. I don't make a big song and dance about it. I don't care how old I am, whether I'm 50 or 48 or 44 or whatever. It's just another day for me. But I think the older you go, the more you begin to realise that you are getting older. Things are going to try taking, you got to just try and take each day as it comes, carry on as normal. So yeah, I'm not making a big fuss about it, and all this video is going to be just sort of show off a few bits and pieces that I got for it, which are gaming related, and there were some. Again, I didn't ask for anything in particular. I asked for, completely dull this year, and said, well, if people want to give me something, rather they just gave me something towards me buying stuff that I want, rather than get me something that they think I would want. And again, what people did. They just gave me, so I have some funds now to go and do what I want with, which I have absolutely no idea what I want. There's a couple of things I do need to get, no doubt about it, things I do need to pick up, not gaming related, but just in general. So now I can put some of that towards it, which is quite good. So yeah, not very exciting really, but so you're only 50 once, well thank goodness for that. But yeah, anyway, right, so what do we get? So I forgot to ask for some jumpers. That's how boring it was. Ask for some jumpers. I got 4 rather nice new jumpers for my wardrobe, which will keep me warm during the winter anyway, which is the important thing. I had a couple of t-shirts. There was a book about the 2005 Ashes cricket series, which doesn't sound particularly out of the ordinary, but this was actually signed by 3 of the team, the England team: Ashley Giles, Simon Jones and Marcus Trescothick, so that was a nice present to get. I don't think anything else. A box of snacks, that was quite good, bar snacks, like peanuts and cheesy things, and snacking pickles, which I've never come across before, but yes, that was quite nice. Couple of cakes, and a slap-up Chinese meal, which was great. So yeah, all I could ask for, and it was perfectly done. I wasn't at work. I took the day off. I'm now for this week as well, coming week, so I've got a bit of an extended holiday, the last one before Christmas, which will sort of fit in quite nicely. Got a few things to do around the house, which is always exciting to do, but anyway, that's it. Before we get started on the birthday stuff, and in time on a tradition to make you wait for the pickups, all the gifts in this case anyway. I didn't buy this hat specifically, it was bought for me as well, just so you're aware, but I'm more accustomed to wearing hats now than any point in my entire life. I don't go anywhere with that hat, pure because of the ever increasing area of the back of my head which appears to be devoid of hair. So I'm very conscious of that now. So literally, if I go out of the house, I grab one of the many hats I've got. And this may actually come into rotation. I don't know. I quite like it. I might stick it at the back of the room like I do with the crown, which you'll see perched there, which I got for my 40th. So yeah, I'm deliberately collecting hats relating to age. It just seems to be a thing now. So maybe 3 or 4 more before my time comes. So a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, obviously we've been banging on about it, and we're getting ever closer now. We're 3 weeks out from it. The second Turnberry Titans 24-hour gaming stream for the Glasgow Children's Hospital, with a new team of Titans this year. That's coming up on the 1st of November, starting at 12 o'clock on the Saturday, finishing at 12 o'clock on the Sunday. Loads of great stuff being donated for the raffles. You can take part in any of the raffles. £10 gets your name on the wheel. If you want your name on there multiple times, it'll cost you another tenner each time to do so, but I'm pretty sure I can guarantee that some of these things, and you'll check over at my mate Gordon's channel, the wonderful Gordon who's organising all this, putting everything together, rallying the troops to get donations in and getting people to take part in this. He's put a couple of videos out, great list of stuff on there. Mrs. Bear's got some donations going up, some of her own stuff, some stuff has been donated by a customer of hers as well, with some quite poignant meaning to it as well, but I'm sure Gordon will explain all that in good time. And all I can say is just support the team this year, really do. And if you are, any of you night owls or insomniacs, goodness me, having done it myself last year, please get on the live chat and interact with the lads sort of between 2 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock in the morning, because that really was that's when you hit the wall. You know about marathon runners hitting the wall? When it was like not running for 24 hours, obviously. But a marathon runner always hits the wall about 18, 19 miles. Well, that's not quite, maybe about the 18-hour mark, but certainly once you get into the 14 to the 20 hours, that's when it becomes really difficult to keep going. That's where we need your support the most. I think we noticed on the first one the donation sort of stopped at about midnight, early hours of the morning, and didn't start again until the following morning when we got out of bed. So if you are going to be about that Saturday night into Sunday morning, log on to the live chat and interact with the team there, because they are going to need your support, and know people are out there watching them play the games and interact with them, because that was the hardest part of it, believe me. That was not pleasant, but get involved, please do. It's a worthwhile stream, and I trust many of you will be out there wanting to do. And like I said, some of these raffle prizes that Gordon's shown on his channel, they're worth, for the cost of a tenner, or perhaps even have 2 or 3 goes, well worth it. Chance to win some fantastic donated items as well. Also coming up, for those of you more interested in a personal touch, what's right at the base, describe personal touch? Can you say that? We've got the next Black Country Gaming Fair coming up at the end of October. I think it's the week before the live stream, which is 2 weeks today. Once again at the Robin R&B Club, organised by Anton Dana down at Hidden Chest in their new location in Cradley Heath Market. I think it's going quite well down there. It's not the venue that sort of springs to mind as somewhere, a place like that would actually sort of thrive, because although it's on a high street, a bit out of the way, but now they seem to be doing quite well down there. From what I haven't been down yet, I might pop down this week actually. But yeah, they're doing that again this year at the Robin R&B in Wolverhampton way, Willenhall, I think it is. No, Bilston. Yes, I'll stick a link below. Don't trust my my directions on this one. And there'll be the number of traders there selling all sorts of different things. Mrs. Bear was going to be there with a table, unfortunately, due to work commitments. She's not able to attend for the second time this year. So if you were planning on popping across and seeing her, unfortunately, she won't be there this year at all. Well, we were there in February, buying stuff, but she won't have a table this time around, unfortunately. Which gives you an idea of how busy she still is. But yeah, she just hasn't really got the time at the moment to go through that, unfortunately. So yeah, we've having done the first 4, we've now missed the last 2. But we are hoping to at least pop along there and show our support, as we always do. Last time we had a couple of 3 hours there, we were there for most of the morning. And it's our intention, hopefully, to try and get across there again. So that's 2 weeks today, which I think is the 25th, no, 2 weeks tomorrow, 26th of October. Like I said, proper details below. You can get early bird tickets to get in early. I think is it free entry or a reduced price entry after 12 o'clock or something anyway. But yeah, always something there to pick it up. There's a few people commenting last time about the fact that none of the big hitting stuff was there. You know, you've got to remember what it is. It's a small gaming fair in a small area. You know, it's not on the scale of Doncaster or London or Birmingham even, anything like that. It's a nice, good event to go to if you're looking for, bargains, and you'll find them. You will. Got some great stuff there last time. So anyway, so those 2 events. I can't think of anything else. Any more events coming up? People, please do let me know. What's that creaking up there? Something will fall off the shelf. I don't know. Maybe so. So it's been very quiet around here. Apart from that, I've actually been playing stuff. I've been playing stuff and not recording it, which is quite good. I was thinking there's been this sort of emphasis to play stuff and record it at the same time. I've actually just been going through some of the Wii stuff at the moment. I'm having a real problem with the sensor bar and the television because they don't seem to be talking to each other. Well, they do, but it's not quite right. I don't know what's wrong with it. I fiddle with the set on the Wii and everything like that, and conclusion, maybe the sensor bar's knackered. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to try and work my way through that because I've had a few decent games and I've been playing Red Steel 2. That's quite good fun if you've not played that before. Definitely a cheap game as well, a couple of quid if you can find it. Definitely worth picking up. Don't be put up by Red Steel 1. Red Steel 2 is a completely different game. Very, very good. What else was I playing? Ghost Squad. If you haven't got Ghost, you've got to win. You've got Ghost Squad. What are you doing? But that's difficult to play when the television and the Wii sensor bar and the Wii remote aren't working together. That's a really difficult game to play. Bit Trip Complete as well. If you've never played Bit Trip Complete, great little game to pick up. 6 different sort of games where you've got to react based on movement, not just using the Wii remote, but also the controller as well. Really, really good. And I've just something else I'm playing as well. Sure, there's. I'm trying to look behind me and see if I can. I'll put them all back on the shelf now. But yes, I've been playing a few of the select Wii games, just picking them off the shelf. And Ghostbusters! I had to go at Ghostbusters. But it's one of those games which sort of gives you a tutorial as you go along. I got a bit bored with it, so I probably need to go back and play that a bit more. But that was good as well. So yeah, I'm working my way through bits and pieces on that. I've got the old Commodore set up still, hoping to do some more Commodore Corner, which leads nicely onto what I've got here now, because there's some stuff on here which I've got for my birthday, or non-birthday stuff, which I might actually incorporate as well. I might actually get to finish a video for. I'll talk about that later. Let's talk about a couple of donations. First of all, Mrs. Bears very kindly donated me this, because I haven't got one, and it's a PlayStation 2 Slim, which I never owned. The old flappy flap opens at the front there. Hello, I'm a PlayStation 2. Yeah. Yes, I know my lips are moving. Yes, but yeah, I've got PlayStation 2 Fat. I've got PlayStation 2 Silver Fat, so I don't really need one of these. But I haven't actually got one, so it's always nice to have one of those available. So yes, that was very good of her to give me that, because she's got plenty of these. She doesn't need another one, so that came in as something else. And then the other thing that she passed on to me, which sort of came via the stuff that was donated for term, was it term? Yeah, it came as part of that, but it would have been one of the raffles, unfortunately. There we go. Yes, and it's a Wii U carry case, which I think just to put my Wii U safely away. It's also got the sensor bar for the Wii U as well. Got that come with it. Yeah, there was a Wii U that was donated, but unfortunately, a joint dongle in. Oh yeah, Wii remote thing. Unfortunately, that Wii U was non-salvageable. Unfortunately, there's something very wrong with it. So I'm going to put some money in for that for the Turnberry Titans when we get onto the actual event itself. I should put some money in towards that and donate for that. But that's just a nice little thing to have. But yeah, so a Wii U came in. How was it? The pad? I think it was the control pad just wasn't holding the charge on the battery. And there was something else wrong with it as well, which is really unfortunate because it was passed through in working order. It's one of those things. And of course, having got my own Wii U to test against it, everything that worked on my Wii U wouldn't work on that, so it was a bit of a shame. So I should put something in towards the Titans fund for that. But I thought, well, it's a nice thing to have, and it'll keep the dust off the other one as well, because it'll just sit on my other TV unit gathering dust, which is where I found my other one. So that's a nice thing to do. Right, so let's get some gaming gifts. These things have my birthday out the way, and my usual obligatory Switch game from my dad, which I didn't think I was getting this time because he bought me a couple of fleecy things to keep warm with during the winter. I didn't think I was getting anything else, and then we went round to his house, and he I saw this like Switch. I always say they're like Switch-shaped package. I thought, he's going to book me a Switch game, hasn't he? He always buys me a Switch game for my birthday or Christmas. So this one here, which you can't see because the glare. There we go. It's the Asterix and Obelix XXL collection. Now, I remember sitting there opening this at the time and said, I'm sure you've bought me that one. And his stepmom said, no, definitely, we haven't bought the Asterix before. Are you sure? Yeah, definitely. They had. I've got that one, which has also got 2 and 3 on it as well. And I think, as she said, it was cheaper to buy this compilation. It was to buy either 2 or 3 separately. So that's it. Still haven't opened it yet. But yeah, anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Asterix fan. So this will sit very nicely with my interest as well. My team actually even probably blow the dust off the Switch and get that out again. But yeah, so just a nice thing to have. And I'll just stick that in my my Switch collection. I'll put those on the floor just for a moment. Oh. And then Mrs. Bear got me some stuff. These are the 3 things I got from Mrs. Bear. Now this one I've never seen before. And again, if anybody's out there, they do know a bit more about this, we'd love to know a bit more about it. Because she said she'd never seen one before and she thought she'd buy it just on the basis. So I'm thinking anybody who knows anything about these would be very kind to give us some information. We'd appreciate it. And this is the Techno Plus SNES control stick. Now I've never seen a joystick controller for the SNES. I've got one for what I can use with the NES. And she said I just saw it and I thought, oh, well, I'll just grab that. And it's got all the original packaging. I thought I'd say it's original packaging. It could easily be. I tell you that the ball wrap looks original. Doesn't all look a bit original there. I'll just peel the top off it because it's all tied up and stuff. But this is the bit that interests me, which is the top end of it. You can see there the fire buttons are all corresponding with the SNES fire buttons, well, action buttons on the remote. So you've got the red one under there, the other 3 on top as well. And there's also an auto fire option on it to use. That was great. I've never seen one of those before. I'm not sure if they're any good. Would it make playing games like? Would it make playing games any easier for me? That's probably the biggest question to ask on that one. I'm guessing so. I'm thinking of things like UN Squadron. Would that make playing UN Squadron any more easier? I don't know. Because when you grew up in my generation, which sort of ties with turning 50. Shall I do the old stew thing and show you the box? Whether moving from joysticks to joypads was a real strange thing nowadays. I find it more difficult to play with the joystick than I perhaps thought I would do, even going back to playing with the trusty old zip stick for the Commodore stuff. Never quite sure, but yeah, what a great thing to find. And it has slow motion capability as well. That might come in handy, especially playing something like UN Squadron. I might actually get into it, but yeah, just great. So I'm not sure where she got that from, but we've never seen one of those before. We're very happy to have that. Lovely. Then this one here, this is again like the PlayStation 2 Slim, which I showed. This was something I think that has come in, and she thought, oh, I can do something with that for Mr. Bear, and he'll like it. So that's what she's done. Now, again, this sort of goes right back to systems that I grew up with. So I was absolutely thrilled when I opened this up, and you can see here that this is an Atari 2600 Junior. Yeah, never owned one of these before. I owned the VCS, but I've never owned this before. Never held one before either. For those of the initiated amongst you, that actually is a metal strip. It's cold. It's actually a metal strip going across there, and you've got your functions on here. So that's changing the channel, left controller, right controller, there's power under there and whatever. You'll also notice that the really observant, and you will notice that there's composite on it. Well, Mrs. Bear's composite modded this. So obviously the issue with the old VCS is modern televisions not being able to take the frequency of it, or having the connection in the back of them now. This one obviously will do, because that's 15 years old, but more modern TVs don't have, you know, ports for it and then picking things up. So this actually takes care of that beautifully. And obviously with that on there, should enable me now to be able to record Atari 2600 stuff, which is great, because I've got some cartridges up there I'd like to play through. And hopefully, now having got this will now enable me to do a video I started filming back in April, which I hope that's going through. I'm hoping to try and get sorted out, because obviously I've got various Atari 2600 and VCS paraphernalia knocking about now. I don't want to spoil the video too much by saying that, but this is probably about the third or fourth variant I've got on that particular console. But I just love Atari. You know, I grew up with Atari. I know some people find the 2600 very, very difficult to work on. We even got when we was talking on the radio show we did a few weeks ago on Black Country Radio. I think I mentioned that, have I? I've not come back to that. Did I mention it before we were on Black Country Radio Extra a few weeks ago? Me and Mrs. Bear talked about what I do on YouTube and Mrs. Bear's stuff. May have done anyway. I don't think you can get hold of the episode now. I think they're only on there for like 7 days or so. It then disappears. I did share it around some of the WhatsApp groups, but we did some local radio, which was great fun. I'm hoping we'll be able to get back there and do some more in the future. But yeah, so that was it. We did start talking about the 2600 at the time, so, and the VCS. So that was that. So that's great. And then the final one. Because Mrs. Bear sort of like laid out all the things that arrived for me, and I opened this up. She goes, "Oh, you've opened that already?" I went, "Yeah." And she said, "Oh, that was your sort of like, you know, your big present." Oh, okay, well, I've opened it now anyway. But yes, I've been after this for absolute ages, and I'm kicking myself because I could have got this a number of years ago for a fraction, I'm sure, what she's paid for it, but it does actually complete something that I wanted to do. And that's on the Super Nintendo. It's quite a Super Nintendo heavy episode, this one. And I've always wanted 3 games complete in the box, just purely for self-satisfaction, not because I'm a massive fan of these games, although I do enjoy playing them. I'm like everybody else, they are just so hard to get through, and it's a complete trilogy. So she's bought me the Super Empire Strikes Back. The Super the Empire Strikes Back. I don't know how you pronounce it. Super Empire Strikes Back on the stairs. This is the JVC version, as you can see. So I've now got all 3. So I've got this one, and Super Star Wars, the JVC version. I've got the THQ version of Return of the Jedi, which is also in that case. It is what we would sort of describe as a very honest copy. I'm not overly fussed about it. You know, the conditions are the best. I said, I'm not really bothered. I said, as long as you didn't pay stupid money for it. She said, no, I've got a very good price on it. So I'm pleased that she did. Came with a box protector and everything. But yeah, so that completes the trilogy, Star Wars trilogy on the Super Nintendo. Like I said, I played the first one around a friend's house. I played them on emulation. They're tough games to play, but I like how they were done. They were done very well at the time, and I'm just really happy to be able to have those three now, which is nice. So yeah, just really thrilled to have it. Sequel to the award-winning Super Star Wars, 12 megabytes of action. You can get 12 megabytes of action in a WhatsApp message nowadays, do you? 3 different player perspectives, password system for access to its higher levels, and packed with cool graphics, sound effects, and music. So yeah, really nice to get that. So lovely gift from Mrs. Bear. And that's all the gaming related stuff. I did have an Atari t-shirt, which I can't show you because I'm not wearing it. I was wearing it in the video I filmed previously, but I didn't like that video, so I've junked it and I'm doing this one now again. I've still put my t-shirt on, but yeah. So that's it, yeah. So what do you think of that Super Nintendo joystick? Any takers? No, it's mine now. Any comment on that? Are you going to the Black Country Gaming Fair? Memories of the Atari 2600 Junior, if you had that at all? Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, etc. Do let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I'll stick links into the Turnberry stuff and also the Black Country Gaming Fair. What am I going to be doing this week? A lot of stuff around the house, probably. Getting ready for the old cold weather. It's rolling. It's definitely going to be a lot colder today. Feels a lot colder in here. But these jumpers are great, so I'm not feeling it so much. It's not so bad. But yeah, I still got a lot of tidying up to do in here and things like that. And not really sure what I'll be doing and where we're going. But yeah, it was a nice birthday, and exactly how I wanted it. You know, a friend took me to the football the week before. He treated me to a day out, which was nice. We haven't done that for a long time. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was really good. But yeah, so anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll stop waffling on now. Keep your eye on the channel because I'm sure there'll be the videos. Might get on with my Atari video now. That'll give me something to do, won't it? And who knows, I might use some of this birthday funding to go and get myself some new additions to the game collection. I'm not sure whether I will or not because, as I keep saying, there's just too much in there for me to cope with. So we'll see what's going on. In the meantime, do enjoy yourself, do take care, mind what you're doing, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Until then, do take care, and bye for now.